I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and today's video is going to challenge one of the most sacred institutions in modern society, education. This is the end of teachers, AI, and the collapse of the classroom. Let's be clear, we are not in an education evolution, we're in an extinction cycle. The traditional role of a teacher is collapsing, not because teachers are lazy or ineffective, but because the structure they operate inside is outdated, rigid, and about to be outperformed by machines that never sleep, never forget, and learn faster than any human ever could. Here's the shift. AI is becoming a better teacher than the teacher. Not because it's smarter, but because it's adaptive. It can personalize lesson plans in real time. It can track each student's retention patterns, optimize delivery formats, identify gaps instantly, and adjust based on how the brain is responding that day. It doesn't get tired, it doesn't get frustrated, it doesn't fall behind in professional development. And most importantly, it's always current. Now, let's compare that to the traditional model. One human, educated 10 to 25 years ago, certified through slow bureaucratic programs, expected to teach 20 to 40 students the same material, at the same pace, in the same format. Content that's often already outdated. No time to update the curriculum. No freedom to deviate from testing benchmarks. And when students fall behind, they're labeled, rather than reconfigured. AI changes all of that. It doesn't just teach, it calibrates. It doesn't lecture, it responds. And when the child's mind shifts, so does the teaching approach. That is the end of the static classroom. Let's talk specifics. We're already seeing platforms like Conmigo, Synthesis, and AI copilots for education entering mainstream classrooms. And they're doing more than assist. They're outperforming. They tutor better than most private educators. They translate concepts into multiple learning styles: visual, auditory, kinetic, conceptual. They measure retention in real time, not just through tests, but through interaction, engagement, and feedback loops. Child no longer needs to raise their hand. The AI already knows they're confused by hesitation, rereads, or biometric data if integrated. The teaching adapts instantly. This is a learning experience that no single teacher in a traditional setting can match. Now add scale. One AI assistant can educate millions. Personalized, contextual, multilingual, accessible, 24/7. Meanwhile, we still have teachers burned out, underpaid, managing behavioral issues, updating grades manually, and fighting for resources in schools that are decades behind the rest of society. So what happens next? The answer is simple. The teaching profession, as we know it, becomes obsolete by force, not by choice. Not because teachers did something wrong, but because the machine can now do it better, cheaper, and faster, with instant updates, zero downtime, and complete personalization.